Hello, dear viewers. We're back with more Madness Project Nexus. Acrobatics only. This is a bit of suffering. Now, off camera, I hired another minion to help us do stuff, and I ran through Foundry a few times. So now we have Stu's level 9, Morris is level 7, and we have Onion here. He hasn't leveled up. I don't really care. But how is your day going? Is it going at least acceptable? I hope it is. That's besides the point. We gotta go do the pizza mission. Down at the bus stop. And then I don't know which mission we'll do next. Wait, I think we're stuck at a haunting house? Let me go through the door, please. An invisible wall. I also grabbed acrobatics. Well, dodge level 3. So now I flip around. So here we go. The goods. Now, this might be tedious due to the fact that enemies that can dodge, I got snap dodge too, which is really great. And enemies that can dodge can straight up full on dodge my thrown weapons. And I can't kill them in one hit. Great. They have tack bars, so they're immune to my my throwing axes. I hope the oh, this might be a problem. I mean, these guys, they're not a problem, as you can see. So how am I gonna get past these guys? Ooh, I got him. I just need to grab my sword out of here. I just threw a sponge at that man. Okay, that's one. Okay, well, two, actually. And this man ran out of ammo. Can I get my sword back? Thank you. No, give me my sword back. Yeah. He actually ran out of ammo. Now, if this were any other game, that shotgun probably wouldn't have been able to kill me from that range. But this game actually has some bit of realism in its guns, because I'm imagining Crinkles actually likes guns. I just hit a corpse. This is a small area. Oh, I'm dreading this next area. This next area is a large group of enemies, a small corridor, and these boxes that get in the way. Look at that. My throwing stuff only goes through enemies if it kills them. So I just have to, you know, not miss. Which is a problem. I'm not good. No spinning. No, please stop. That's one of the big guys. I say big guys. See? That's what the whatchamacallit, the offering's passive skill is for. Well, not the ghost one. The ghost one is helping though. Where's my sword? None of these guys have dropped melee weapons, by the way. We're gonna start throwing their guns at them. This is why I bring a second sword. If I were dual wielding, I could have fun. But I just go wow, 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 wow. No. 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 Give me. The box is trying to take my sword. I don't know what a box would do with a sword. I got this hand axe. It seems to, you know, put a hole through them when it hits them. Oh, yeah. It might be their armor. Okay, so the monster guys have enough armor. Wait. I'll get out of here. Have enough armor to survive a short sword. However, a hand axe has enough piercing to go through that. Sometimes, I guess. These guys are gonna throw Molotovs. I guess I don't have enough. Maybe I hit those guys with my sword now that I'm thinking about it. Yep, there's the tack bar. I mean, on the upside, I can infinitely throw guns at people. Because they don't have durability, I don't think, unless it consumes ammo somehow. I do struggle with heavy weapons, though. This weapon, I can whip it fast. But I guess it flew off on its own. The SMG. This, yeah, like that. Because I can't get strength. I was gonna try and walk behind that man. Thankfully, we got 2 assassinations there. And that man, too. Oh, uh-oh. Sorry. Now, the one I'm worried about the most. I'm worried most about the Tommy gun man. The Tommy. Tommy the Tommy wielder, I don't know. Mafioso. We need to worry about that guy. Look at him. I do not think... I mean, I'll keep the broom on me. Let's see if I can do this. Nope, I was going to try and go for the assassination. This is going to be bad. Wow, I didn't even have a chance. He might run out of ammo before he kills me, though. Which, I'll be honest, is not an effective strategy. He might be stuck now. Wait, what if I go down here? Oh, the truck still leaves. Well, good thing I'm telekinetic and can grab that... I was gonna grab that shotgun to throw at people. No! You're too slow! I'm running circles around you! Oh, he's shooting through his back. Okay. I know how to deal with this man. He has infinite ammo. Frick. Which means there's another one that's gonna come through here. God. Whoa. I don't have tac bar level 2, which is why I'm taking a lot of damage. At least I have dodge level 3. That's making this a lot easier to get through here. Heavy throw? Heavy throw. You know what? That's okay. Because then we'll miss the shotgun whip. Alright, tac bar is gone. I'm going to take full damage now. He's stuck. Take out one of his friends. Hit his other friend. Take him out. Oh, I have full health! Okay, so maybe the medkits restore more health on lower difficulties. Here's another shotgun we can whip at him. Got him. Dude? Yep, there it is. I missed. I don't know where my axe went. That's gonna be important. I'm gonna need that back. Excuse me, sir. Just kicking stuff around the room? Where is my axe? There it is. That missed entirely. There's the second corpus gone. Oh, that was my axe breaking. Oh, this is a Tommy gun. I can't throw that very quickly. He didn't seem to care. He just sat there and took it. I'm sorry. Does he have a... Oh my god, he doesn't have a tac bar. Also, my head has been carved like a freaking jack-o'-lantern. God, this is how all the levels without hirelings are gonna go, huh? Oh, at least there's some good fruit juice right here. Crunch. Yo, what's up? Right. Oh, I missed. That was bad. At least these guys can't melee me. Like later levels where all they're gonna do is pistol whip me. These guys are also pretty bad with aiming. I think this deals enough damage to kill them? I'd hope so. It's a two-handed fire axe. Look at that. Oh, he does not have attack bar. I just hit him with my throwing axe. Oh, and he took it. Great. Excuse me? I just need a weapon to throw. Excuse me? Can I have that back? Thanks. No! Shoot the ghost, not me! Never mind, you killed the ghost very quickly. I'm stuck here with this man. It's this shotgun guy. Oh, damn. Maybe it's not the shotgun guy. Oh, I mean, it still is the shotgun guy, because he's still alive. Come around the corner. No, no, you did it wrong. Oh, wow. This is gonna take some trial and effort. Okay. Okay. It's done. I need to get the fruity juice, but we're good. We're good. Oh, that was close again. Perish, mortal. Alright, let's get a throwing shotgun down there. Don't worry, I'll fill you in later. We need to get rid of all these guys. Oh, a hook. Excellent. We gotta deal with these guys, but we only have throwing weapons. Oh man, this guy's combating us with pizza. Right, so what you missed in... Wait, where did this ghost come from? I don't remember having a ghost. Oh, was it one of those two guys I just killed? Right, what you missed was I went back and did Foundry for enough experience to get Tactical Master, so my tack bar is now a full one. Excuse me. Almost died there. And then I employed a new strategy called the throwing shotgun. That's right. I just took a shotgun like this and used it as a throwing weapon. See? It's very effective. Check out this cleaver. Easily dodged. Can I have that hook back? Thank you. No, you can have it. See? Look, here, you can have it. Just, no, you're not using it right. You're not using it right. Here, just take the hook. There you go. And you can have it too. I also bought a maul hammer. Oh. Oh god, he's sliding around like Luigi from Smash Bros. Melee. Hot nerd. That's not how that was supposed to go. That's what it was supposed to do. I'm taking the hook back. And my hammer. You can sit it there and think about what you've done. But we've done it! We've unlocked the ability to bring 2 more chuckleheads with us, which will make my plan a lot smoother. See, my plan for this playthrough, at least to make all the wave-based stuff easy, is to have the shotgun squad. I'm just gonna give a bunch of dudes, I got melee points, I guess it's for that finisher I did? The stealth finishers? Probably. I don't know. I mean, I'm pressing E. I mean, there's not much different from me hitting him in the back with the hammer or whatever I was gonna throw at him. But, oh man, now we can hire. Wait, no, now I have money. I was very, very poor when I bought this hammer. Look, I only have 2,000 money. Like, I am dirt poor because completing anything is not an easy task for me. Look, Doc's here. Later, Doc. Didn't I get? I have 1,000 experience. Look, I can buy, pick up leaping, and then we'll get dexterity. We're getting a lot of dexterity because we can't get strength, so we can't, Sorry, that's entertaining to me. We can't get any of our, like, substats. Like, force won't go up. Well, I could get endurance, but lethality, I believe, is what we'd want. Maybe. I don't think any of these affect throwing damage. No, so it'd probably be force. And lethality is probably the two things we'd want, but, you know, we can only level dexterity, so we're only ever gonna get athletics, which is block power. And, wow, look, the speed of my melee and unarmed attacks, I can't use that. But hey, I'll be heavily resistant to knockdown. And then lethality is melee damage, throw distance, and melee armor piercing. Which is weird. Oh, it shows that in the store screen. God, I'm dumb. We still can't buy anything for our friends, but we can bring them with us. So that's a plus. We'll get in here. Oh, God damn it! Do we have shotguns? We can't bring any good shotguns, so we have to go through here. Well, on the plus side, I could go see if I could make it so that the hirelings can go to a higher level. Hi. Nope. We gotta complete one more mission. Oh. Oh no. But hey, look. All of them can come with us. Now, Stu is a gymnast, but I'm giving him guns because I want him to learn. I want him to join the rest of the family. We'll do this on Tourist, so that, you know, Onion can learn. Maurice? Alright, you're gonna have to show these two guys how to work. How we do things around here, okay, Maurice? I have high expectations for you. I still can't see the freaking shirt colors. I'm just gonna make them stark freaking blue. Onion? Alright, he's working. And this is what I was afraid of. Oh, that's bad. There goes my throwing hammer. Look, you can hear tense unit. I think it's tense unit. Alright, my main strategy for this map is everybody get in here. Give me that crowbar, it's much more lethal than a throwing baton. Look at that. You can hear it unextending. Where are you going, buddy? Right. Okay. So I wanted to touch on a topic. I don't intend on doing only madness for my YouTube channel. Like, I made a highlight video, I guess? I don't know what they're called, where it's a compilation of, like, the fun and weird bits when you play a game. I think, like, most streamers do that. I mean, I technically am a streamer. I don't stream to anybody. I have... No? No Jack. You know, he watches sometimes. I stream at, like, the dead of night where no one's awake because that's how my job works. I mean, I could re-record streams, but that doesn't sound like fun. Let's just go to YouTube, you know? But that's whatever. Are there any games you would like to see me play? I can only really play PC games. I have a Nintendo Switch, I just have no way to hook it up to my PC. I probably need to get, like, splitter cable or something to, you know, make it... What? You gotta get it, the, red, yellow, what are they? Red, yellow, green, red, yellow, white. Those 3 cables you plug into your TV that the Switch has on the dock. Onion, are you learning so far, buddy? I know you're new to this whole murder people and use a gun. No, really, look, he's new to this whole use a gun thing. Like, he has no stats. So we're gonna hope he learns. And if he doesn't learn, he's gonna earn a quick death. I lost my throwing axe, but now I have a throwing baton. That man didn't seem to care. Maurice, what are you doing back here? You brought me my throwing hammer back! Oh, I just squandered that real hard. Can I? Oh, no. I was trying to line it up. Oh, this is gonna be bad. The fact that these weapons are going off the map means that the final area, you know, with all the robots and stuff, those guys, I'm gonna end up throwing all my weapons off the damn platform and not be able to do anything, and soft lock myself. In the challenge, anyway. I'd be able to get out of it fine with unarmed, but... Back to my point, though. I have no idea what I'm gonna do for my channel. Like, I want to upload gameplay videos, because I just play a lot of video games, but... Oh, hello. Hello, throwing axe. I know you're not a throwing axe, but that's not gonna stop me from throwing you anyway. And you're big and you hurt. I don't want to just play Madness, because then that's all people will ask for. I would like to put other games on here. Like, that's part of the schedule thing, too. Oh, look. That weapon that all the guys in the heist mission use. Stu? Buddy? No, pick up a gun. We use guns here. No, we use guns here. Stop throwing. Stop punching. Use guns, not your fists. But I don't know. My whole schedule is I upload one on Monday, one on Wednesday, and then one on Friday. So I have that going, and then on the weekend, I'm gonna try and have like stuff out from other games I'm playing, which I stream. Odds are I won't be live when you're checking out the channel anyway. So, you know, don't worry about that. But I mean, you can at least go check out what games I'm streaming. Currently... Oh, his head didn't explode. Currently, it's Monster Hunter Rise, Grim Dawn, and some Halo Infinite every now and then. I only really play Halo Infinite when I'm on my own. My friends play with me a lot, too. Oh, the throwing hammer got thrown through a dimension. Good God. This is going well. Onion, you did it! You did it, buddy. What did you learn? He learned how to use melee weapons, and I think headshot people. Well done, pal. Oh, well done. It's great that our gun user learned how to shoot people in the head. I think this song is Weird Science. I don't know what games I would put on this channel, and whether it'd be like a full playthrough, or a compilation of just like the best moments. Odds are I'd probably end up streaming the game anyway if I'm playing it on my off time. Then again, some of the stuff I do, I don't really want to do commentary for, so it's kind of like just silence. But hey, whatever. Did you... What happened to with the knife I was going to pick up? I have no idea what games you would want a full playthrough of on this channel that haven't been done to death. The only reason y'all are here is because, I mean, for like the 5 people that watch this far, y'all are here because you want to watch Madness and no one is uploading it. Where is everyone? I thought I'd hear them, but no, they're up here. Hey! Nightstick, get out of here. Maybe the boomerangs will be useful. I can't do the whole boomerang thing, dual wielding anyway, because lo and behold, you need melee skill to dual wield melee weapons, who would have guessed? So I don't know. I do know that this luggage is going under these chairs. Wait. Did I... I got on those chairs. Okay. Oh! Oh! Yeah! Take a seat! This doesn't really help me all that much. I'm standing on a chair. I don't know how that's supposed to defend against bullets or literally anything else. Hey, dude.
Huh?
You dick. Follow me, I guess. Have a little bit of whiplash there from the camera. Here are my friends. They want to shoot you. I got my throwing hammer. Was that not my throwing hammer? I got someone else's throwing hammer. I don't know. I play Minecraft. I'm really good at Halo 2. Not like competitive good. I just play the hell out of the campaign. Nerd. I mean, I guess I could put Monster Hunter stuff on here beyond the compilation videos. Highlights videos, I guess. I guess that's what you would call it. Excuse me, sir. You have the right to remain not alive. Stop dodging my stuff. It's ruining the joke. Thank you. What else? I don't know. I tried Halo Infinite, and none of those videos got any views. No, like, 0 views. Like, I guess I could upload whatever game I wanted to play through. Well, I mean, I can't do that because some of the games I want to play through aren't on PC. Therefore, I can't, you know, play them. Play the crap out of Monster Train on Nintendo Switch, that's for sure. I still have more hours in Animal Crossing somehow. New Horizons, at least. I also played a bunch of New Leaf. How dare you? How dare you? I am offended. Come back here. Die like a man. Die like... Did that really go off the edge? Wow. Okay, fine. Come on in here so I can get the guns back when I miss throwing you. Thank you. So... consoles and stuff is out. Oh, Halo Wars 2! Halo Wars 2, I really want to play Halo Wars 2. That's just... I've been, you know, playing Madness. So the thing is, if I were to play another game, I'd make one of my uploads that game, while 2 of the other uploads are Madness. Maybe eventually getting to, like, 1 game per, I don't know, upload slot, I guess? Like, Monday would be Monday Madness, and then... Or Madness Monday or something. I don't know, something like that. I like alliteration, that's what it's called when the letters of the words, the first letters of the words match. You know, like, the Pizza Project Palace, that's alliteration with the P's there. You know, so Monday Madness, I got a hook. I got like a triple grappling hook. I don't know how this would be a very effective melee weapon, honestly. It seems so cumbersome to use. Where do you even get these? Oh, we have this kitchen knife. Everyone is still alive. Can I? Yep. Unlimited ammo? That means I can throw at. Whoops. You know what? Here you go. You guys can have these. Stupid freaking traffic cone. Stop protecting them. That was fun. Back to my point, though. If I were to upload different games, like, I'd at least want them to be what you guys would watch. Otherwise, I'll just go with what's popular. That might seem shallow, but, like, I want people to, you know, enjoy what I'm doing. And the way to do that is to, you know, number one, get more ammo! Number one, if I want people to enjoy what I'm doing, I need to have people watching what I'm doing, first of all. I see you down there. I see you. You can't hide from me. I'm so sorry for your use of the crossbow, sir. I was going to use that. Look at this. Throwing sword. That was short-lived. If we're gonna make stuff, I want people to watch it simply so that they can tell me what I'm doing right or wrong. What are you guys out of ammo? Oh no, it's just stew. Boomerang! That was short-lived. Alright, Stu, since you, You seem to want to not use guns. Take this sword. Okay, buddy? But that brings me back to my previous point with the uploads, whatnot. That brings me back to... What game would it be? Like, what game would I upload on Wednesday? What game would I upload on Friday? I can't really theme them. Because it'd be like, what? Halo Wars... I mean, Halo Wars Wednesday. But that'd be more like a tactical game. Whereas, you know, Monday Madness, I'd probably be playing this for a while. I don't know what I'd do once I'm done with all the challenges, though, that I have lined up. I only have this one. I was thinking of a gun-only playthrough, but, you know, killing people with the gun, the gun bashing, counts as melee, so... I don't know how I go about that. I'd probably end up having, like, that's mandatory. I choose Tinkerer there. Like, you know why, right? Like, if I'm going to use a gun, I'm going to use the freaking ammunition that pierces through armor. Because if I don't, I cannot kill the guys with heavy armor. I'd probably have to grind range skills, like at the beginning, just to get through pit stop or whatever. Or I'd have to grind just enough to get like core up, so I could then have enough ammo to get through the damn pilot episode. Because none of those guys drop guns, so therefore I can't, you know, grab them off the ground. Nor can I have hirelings at that point. Stu, are you out of ammo, my guy? Alright, you know what? You learned how to stab people. I want to pick up that sword. There you go, buddy. But yeah, would you guys be interested in seeing other games? I'd still be uploading Madness. Maybe I'll leave this in a comment too, so more people see it. Haha, I got you. He dodged right into it. I hate the fact that the throwing axes, my throwing weapons can get dodged. Wow, that bounced perfectly out of here. Hey, don't hit Stu. He's new. Oh my god. Maurice, you're out of ammo? Ooh. Did you... Okay, he grabbed the sword. I told him to. You know, enough discussing, like, the future, unless you guys like that. I have no idea what you guys like. Well, I mean, I know you like Madness, because these views get... Again! I'm gonna bring up the fact that over freaking 200 people Okay, you know what? No, not 200 people. Like, you look at the view counter and you go, oh, there's 200 and some views, because that's how much these videos average. Except my heist video is pretty good. Oh, wow, I got some distance on that head. But around 200 people view these videos. I looked at the analytics and only about like 150 of them are unique. Meaning that some people come back multiple times. Here's the problem. I guess it's not a problem though. The thing that baffles me. 75% of those people are not subscribers. That means that on top of the people who are subscribed to me that are watching my content, because let it be known, I had around 290 subscribers from these very old Half-Life videos that I made when I was like freaking 10. I don't know how. It was like Half-Life Source Funny Moments, Easter Eggs, Secrets, Part 1 through 4. I made those when I was 10. And lo and behold, they got thousands of views and people, like a few people subscribed to me. And then I also made that freaking, like the oldest video on my channel now. The oldest video I have now that you can actually view, because, you know, it's not deleted, the rest have been deleted, is the Dying Light. No, not Dying Light. It's from the guys who made Dying Light, Dead Island. I'm going to be playing Dying Light 2, by the way. I don't know if you guys want anything from Dying Light 2. But I'm going to... No, I did end up deleting pretty much all that old stuff. Like, I had a whole playthrough of Half-Life 2 with my friend Alex. Oh. 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 Alright. Alright, goodbye. Well, he was a good friend. Anyway, back to what I was saying. The Dead Island video, I think YouTube screwed up our voices because they sound higher pitched than I remember. Like, I don't remember them being that high to the point of freaking, like, Looney Tunes. Helium style high pitched. And that video is so old, it's in like 360p. That brings up another thing. I figured out how to render videos better. Before it was using like 90% of my CPU. I switched it to just... I switched one setting and lo and behold, now it uses like 30% CPU, 30% GPU, and lo and behold, I can do limited stuff. I can play a limited amount of games on my computer. Like Grim Dawn. I gotta play through that game again because one of my characters got flagged as DLC and I can't play with my friends. So I gotta get back to where we were. And it was kind of a bit into the game. I have no idea how long because that's as far as I ever made it. Besides the point, how much more of a fast track do we have? We have one more wave. Oh, we have 4 more waves. Though, if I check, we have been going only an hour. Only an hour. Huh, alright. In that case, I have to play on Tourist then. Do we have money? We have some money. Can I get... I guess I can't. I was gonna ask for my melee weapons back, but the trash can took them to the ether. Now the question is, if I grab this, will I be able to whip it? Maybe we should just go in. You know, guns ablaze. Oh my god, we can buy flashbangs. We're gonna buy a set of those. There we go. I wish there was a way to increase my throwing weapon capacity. No, whatever. Give me my throwing hammer and throwing axe back. Alright, boys. Onion, you better be prepared for this. You leveled up, didn't you, buddy? What did Onion get? If I could click the button. Look at that! Gun handling, too! Oh, Maurice is level 10. And that, if that's the case... Yeah. Hey, we did it! Look at this! He's selling a freaking Dissonance Lancer. We could have bought that. Dissonance Cannon, nah. Shock Battle Axe. Nah. Ooh, we can check our hirelings, too. Like I said, we're gonna do Shotgun Squad. We need more gunners. Yes. Yes. Gunner. Gunner. Are you kidding me? We're gonna need new recruits. Oh, here's a thing I wish they had in this game. You might be familiar with it in Warframe. If you remember your orbiter, you could teleport around. You'd hit escape and there'd be a menu. You could choose, like, oh, I want to go to the foundry, or I want to go to my loadouts, or I want to go to the operator chair, you know, etc. Monster Hunter Rise has that too, where you can travel around the village. You could go to, like, the blacksmith, you could go to the, companion park, the training room, the multiplayer hub, I think your house, too. Well, this game could benefit from that. Excuse me, sir. Your free trial of being alive is expired. And hello, unlimited ammo! Alright, everyone, get in here. Catch. Look! I can flashbang my teammates! I'm a nuisance! Ah, that was my throwing axe! Hey! Give it back! Whoops. Oh, I can whip the longsword. Look at that. Okay. So that means if I get the katana, it'll also go fast. Because we don't want the wind-up. Anything with a wind-up is out. Then again, I wonder if I can make a gun really heavy and then do a lot of throwing damage. I don't know what a gun's throwing damage is determined by. Maybe it's melee damage. Where'd the... Stop stealing my hammer with your head. Give me that. Did that man just crumple into a heap? Oh well. We're to complete fast track here, and then that'll be the end of the video. Because I don't know how much... I'm gonna cut out some of the extra stuff. There he is. I was like, isn't this about the time the enemies try to kill me? Yep. Oh, he dodged it. Stop dodging my stuff. Why can't I pick up this hammer? I got a soul from that man. That's nice. I wish I could absorb those souls for health. You know, give them some use, because right now they seem kind of lame. They can't do anything. They just attack with level 1 unarmed, and that's it. Like, look. And you can't even get a horde of them. Just... Okay, goodbye, sir. Really? Ah, you didn't dodge that one. Have a crowbar, buddy. I can't pick up that hammer. Does sword really go flying off the edge? Did I throw it too hard? Stop! Dodging! My shit! Ah! There goes a ghost. Well, imagine if I could tell them to grab guns. Because ghosts in the Madness realm can use guns. As evident on the haunting house, but whatever. No, the Ghostbusters are here. Triple damage is here. I'm gonna be a skull buster now. Excuse me. I hope you didn't anticipate living the next couple minutes. I guess you did. Because you keep dodging my throwing stuff. You dick. How you guys doing in here? You guys are covered in ketchup. You get lost in the cafeteria? Oh my god. I wish I could throw you off the edge. I hate you so much. This is what I'm worried about. With the dodging enemies. At least we're playing on tourist. So, you know, the hirelings can do most of the work. But those levels where I'm by myself might be a pain. Specifically, the party one. Fickle friends. This is mine now, thank you. Just wait until I get the lawnmower skill and all of you are gonna suffer. I'm gonna buy the Dragon Slayer sword and throw it through an entire crowd. I'd say you guys remember that from my other playthrough of The Offering, but, you know, I have no idea how many of you have watched fully all of my videos, and I don't even remember what I say in these videos. Like, you know, the secret phrase? I don't think I've said it more than twice. There goes my sword. Excuse me, gentlemen. No, excuse me, gentlemen. Aha, I brought you over here, you fools. Maurice, go! Look at them take names. And now everyone's going to lose because I have flashbangs. And we all know what happens when I get flashbangs. I throw them indiscriminately at everyone, like a good teammate. Hello. You know, I'm beginning to think the reason your HUD flashes red when you're doing the lifesteal thing is offering is because it's dealing damage, but it's dealing negative damage. Like, that might have been the only... I don't know what just phased out of existence because it doesn't exist anymore, but something did. Something was there and it's not there anymore. Fine, Stu, if you're gonna do that, at least do it with a good weapon. Man, I lost my train of thought after something phased out of reality. Which, you know, is arguably great to watch. Oh, you know what? Why don't you help me get to 1,000 subscribers? If I get to 1,000 subscribers, I can make polls and stuff. I can't do that because I only have around, like, 300 or so. Uh-oh. 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 The hairbringer of the hirelings is here. This man's gonna make mincemeat out of everyone. And his friends. At least he kills his friends. Anyway, yeah. Stop it. Yep. I think the enemies die should they be thrown off the map, but my hirelings and I are fine. This man is going to be a pincushion. Don't worry, boys. You know what? Here. You want to hold all of... Whoops. You want to hold all of this? Just keep it for me. You know what? I gotta throw weapons. You want to just keep all these in your like, head? I think he took the hammer, too. Ah, you missed. I missed. Sorry. He doesn't care. Gun. Okay, look. Since you seem to have every single weapon imaginable, you're like a walking armory, I'll take that knife. I'll just, you know, do this. Ow, my head. Oh, my head. Oh, and he landed on me, too. You know what? Get the gun out of here. I said get the gun out of here. Can I just right off the top? Just like... No, you stay away from me. Ow. Whoa, okay, he almost got me with a finisher, I think. I don't know. Give me that. Oh, it's extended baton. Get out of here. Longsword. 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 Okay, come meet my friends. They have guns. Longsword. Damn, Stu. You trying to compensate for something? Nah, it doesn't matter. Here, Stu. Stu. I can't click your name. Alright, look. Grab the katana. No, grab the katana. Not the machete, the katana. Thank you. We're gonna want the... No. 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 Longsword. Something got caught onto the train. Oh, hey. Someone fell out of the train. Uh-oh, whatever you did dislodged the physics, friends. Oh, wow, look at you. I want that weapon. I notice now the soldats don't combo me. On every other difficulty, the soldats hit multiple times and lock you into, I guess, a flinching state. They just go wham, 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 wham. They aren't doing that here. I think Tourist makes the AI even easier. I'm trying to grab this weapon right here. Oh, it's a heavy throw. And look, this is why I like bladed weapons. It solves the problem quickly and efficiently. What should we use as a secret phrase? I don't want to use the same one. People could start cheating. I know that's kind of ridiculous. Festive Otter. There you go. Festive Otter. That's the secret phrase for you. I don't know the point of the secret phrase. I don't know. I guess I'll heart any comment that has it. From now on, we'll make it like a little game. You know, just missing every one of my throws. You guys are so screwed the moment I get lawnmower, though. It's gonna be so fun. Put that down. Granted, the lawnmower only works when it, you know, knocks a corpus off an enemy. You guys having fun over here? Here's a flashbang grenade. At least it wrecks your corpus, guys. But the problem is I can't follow up with it because I had dropped the things used to hit you while you had no corpus. I just want to throw this boomerang. I don't think any of my guys have ammo. So, alright. Onion, I want you to grab that. Maurice, grab that. Okay, you're clearly not doing that. So, I'll come over here for you. Oh! Grab the maul hammer. Grab the sword, though. Stu can not grab the maul hammer. Alright, here, grab the baton, I guess. I want the... Oh, kitchen cleaver. I'm gonna swap my throwing hammer for a throwing axe. I realized I could have just resupplied there, but you know what? I'm stupid. Look at all these guys. They don't even know. Actually, they know entirely. Look, he dodged. That meant he knew. Dodging means you can see your opponent's attacks coming. Did that man just really pick up my axe? Like, there's a whole skill for catching thrown weapons, but no one throws weapons at you. Like, if only some of these guys would throw something at you. This guy has a laser. He's from the science team. Okay, I'm actually glad I brought this cleaver because we're going to use it to absolutely decimate a half mag. Can I get the sword back? Thank you. Wait, someone just charge up a melee attack? Look at all these guns. That was messy. Good thing I didn't see it. I want to keep this a nice PG game about blood and guts and gore. Okay, can I rant about that a little bit? There are games where you can't say the words the characters in the game are saying because it's bad words. Like, I think it's a Call of Duty game? Like, it was a whole point of contention when it was, like, you know, first came out. I don't think anyone cares because it's Call of Duty. We've already forgotten, like, the last 3 exist. So, what happened was the characters were shouting, like, swear words and stuff. Like, oh, get on... Oh, my skull. Or shouting swear words and whatnot, and if you said that in the chat, it'd be censored. Now, it's an M-rated game. Remember that. It's M-rated. You can't say swear words that the characters themselves are saying in an M-rated game. Give me that health back, boy. Yee! Whoops! Not who I meant to kill. Catch that saw, boy. Catch that saw. Bone saws, ready? Here's a spec light. Bone saw. Smart man. Well, you know what this means. But I don't get that. Okay, back to the point I was trying to bring up. YouTube, for example. You can... Oh my god, look at all these power-ups. I'm in heaven. There's a half mag somewhere. He's murdering my friends. Quick! Maurice, get that sniper. Or fly off the map. Maybe I just want the bleeder sword. No, get out of here. Maurice, get the sniper. Yeah! Man, that did a lot of damage.
Arena victory.
We did it, boys! Oh, we completed hard sell. But YouTube, you can, like, show... Again, games where there's, like, swearing, violence, nudity, and all that stuff, and it'd be fine. But, like, if you say any words, you're just like, no. No, you die. Sorry. Do we have? We have ammo belt too, but we don't have anything to give to our friends. Nor do we have the camo mag and pants. Camo pants and... Well, you know what I'm talking about, you know. But now, before we go, let's see how close we are to lawnmower. Throw big weapons and shuriken arc. Let's go up here. I can only get one of these. I think we're gonna go with shuriken arc. And then boom, more dexterity. And we're gonna get fast get up because lo and behold, it was dirt cheap. Oh, timed kick up. That's one of my favorite moves. Yeah, buddy boy. But now that we've done that, look at all these things we've bought. Look, we can even get a katana. We're gonna get that. Then I don't think there's any big, huge swords yet. They're down here still. So, on that note, I'm gonna grab my throwing katana. Well, actually, now that we have this, the katana's back up. Now we have our throwing hammer. Oh, wait. I know what to do. Stick to it, please. Flashbang and it's a ghost. Exercise him. I don't know why the katana doesn't stick to it. Does it not stick to walls? Is it racist? Is this trash can racist? If so, I'm doing the world a favor. Get out of here. Now the hammer doesn't. Now the hammer does. Game doesn't like this. You know what? I'm glad, though. I love this kind of thing in games. Something you probably don't need to do. Okay, you definitely don't need to do this to obtain victory, but... You know, it's great. I'm watching a trash can have an actual seizure on the ground. I can't get the katana to stick to it. I don't know why. I can get it to stick to the board. In the other room. Oh no, now it's fine. The hammer. Huh. My attack bar is so damn effective. Unless I'm taking reduced damage because they're my grenades. Oh well. I'm gonna wish you a good rest of your day because it's the end of the video. So, I hope you have a good rest of your day. I'll catch you next time, and take care.